This week, we're going to be practicing root meanings. So those are the parts of words in English that come from other languages. So the root meanings we'll be looking at are Latin roots, which are pretty common in English. Here are the 12 roots we'll be looking at. Port means to carry, like if something is portable. Rupt means to burst or break, like rupture. This glass just ruptured. Viz means to see, like visual. Scrib means to write, like the word scribble. Odd means to hear or to listen. Like an audio component is something that the audio component of your computer is your speakers. It allows you to hear. Dict means to say. So if you dictate something to your parents, that means they'll write it down while you tell it to them. Eject means to throw. If you have a projectile, that's something that's flying through the air, like a rocket is a projectile. Tract means to pull or drag. Like you need traction. You need to pull something to get it to move. You have to get traction on your tires and the snow to get it to pull along the snow. Pel means to push. You can think of the word repel, like how magnets push against each other and push away from each other when they're repelling. Duct means to lead. I think of like a viaduct is part of a city that would lead the water to where people need it to go as a viaduct. Spect is to see, and I always think of Luna Lovegood and Spectre Specs. Those were little glasses that Luna Lovegood wore in Harry Potter. Struct means to build, like construction, a construction site. So those are the 12 roots that you'll need to know. On page 1 of your word work, you're going to read the Latin roots and think about their meanings. Then write each root next to the picture that best shows its meaning. I'll give you a hint. I just told you all the answers. So if you need to scroll back to the beginning of this video and sit with page 1, you can use all of my examples and meanings. It's okay to take mine because this is kind of hard. You can also think of a different word if you think of one. So when you see the picture of the broken glass, that means to burst or break. So you would write rupt right there because that's the Latin root. And then you're going to write a word that has the root rupt in it that means to burst or break, such as rupture. And again, you can steal all my examples. That's why I gave them to you. You're welcome. And then on page 2, you're going to circle the word to complete the sentence. Then write the word on the line. Remember, the root will give you a clue about the meaning. The noisy teenagers were thrown out of the museum. Thrown out. Remember that to throw was eject. So I'm going to pick the word that has the root eject, ejected. They were ejected. The boat will carry the shipment across the ocean. I have disrupt and transport. Rupt means to break. Remember that. And transport. Port means to carry. A boat will carry. So I want the word transport. It will transport the goods. So I would circle transport and then write it on the line. My brother likes to build with his blocks. He likes to blank tall towers. He likes to construct tall towers or interrupt tall towers. Struct means to build and rupt means to break. While people do probably like to break towers that they build, I think the better meaning is struct, to build tall towers. So I would circle the word construct and then write it on the line. And that's how you do page 2.